What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Only One KDB, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, we got wrestlers getting angry backstage. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that post notification bell so you get notified when I drop another banger. We about to get to the video. Shout out to all y'all that been showing me much love. Shout out to the WWE community. I'm coming to join y'all soon. Y'all gonna see me on Monday Night Raw, breaking tables and hitting people with steel chairs. But we about to get to the video. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, and let's get it. No more talk.
Fans often see wrestlers get angry in the ring, but rarely do you get to see the drama that goes on backstage.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what the to say. I didn't say nothing to the goddamn kid.
I understand that.
Hey,
Well,
yo.
no, you don't, because I'm making a videotape to some kid.
In this video, you'll see some rare backstage arguments caught on camera, a few of which even led to real fights.
Hey, you piece of
Oh, what the? Why he slapped me? Whoa. Why he just walk up and slap my mans like that? Just imagine you like just chilling in the locker room and somebody just walk up to you and say, "Hey, you piece of shit," and just start slapping you. Bah, bah, bah. Like,
Nearly died. In his first WrestleMania match, the Beast took on the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle. The two phenomenal athletes had one of the most physical WrestleMania matches of all time, but it nearly ended in tragedy. Earlier in the day, people backstage told Brock Lesnar that he should perform a shooting star press. Brock had performed this move earlier in his career, but stopped due to how dangerous it was.
Oh, yeah,
Lesnar did not want to do
dangerous.
the shooting star press, but got talked into it. After wrestling with Kurt Angle for 20 minutes, Lesnar got onto the top rope to perform the high-risk move. It did not pay off, and nearly cost Brock his life. He landed on his head. Somehow, Lesnar was able to get back up and finish the match, but Lesnar's condition, he snapped.
I was getting warm, I was getting sick, and all these people surrounded me, and I was just going nuts. You know, people were grabbing me and wanted me down the stretcher, and wanted me in the ambulance, and I wasn't having any of that.
WWE wrestlers are constantly getting asked to do interviews. Not only that, but in some cases, the interviewer is trying to manipulate the wrestler into saying something they don't want to. Former WWE star Dean Ambrose, aka Jon Moxley, saw exactly what this
Dean Ambrose cut his hair? Where I been at? I don't think Dean Ambrose on WWE no more. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know.
crew was trying to do and called them out.
You asked me the same question like 15 times. And I'm not gonna manufacture some answer for you. Like, go find somebody else and give them a script. Stop trying to like lead me into saying the things
Yeah,
you want me to
stop
say.
leading me
This is
in.
not the only time.
Interview, what the hell wrong with you? I hate when interviewers do that. Like, they always try like to ask the same question over and over again, just in a different way. Like, bro, I know what you're trying to ask me, and I'm not saying the answer you want me to say. They be doing that shit on purpose.
Ambrose got legitimately upset backstage. In late 2017, Dean Ambrose suffered a triceps injury and was out of action for 9 months. Finally, in August 2018, Ambrose was getting ready to make his return. A WWE camera crew was filming the Lunatic Fringe when he got a phone call informing him plans had changed.
No way. You're kidding me. I am feeling good. I happen to be feeling fantastic. Thank you for asking. No, yeah, I'm gonna be there. Because I'm not there, except for, the last 8 months, like where I nearly died. But thanks for calling. No, now you call. I gotta get on a plane and go all the way back to the East Coast. About this much notice. I've been back in the game for like 30 seconds and I'm already getting pissed off.
It was uncommon to have cameras backstage at WWE shows in the 1980s. This was because wrestlers really broke character back then to keep fans believing it was all real.
Okay.
However, backstage was a safe place for wrestlers to be themselves. At one event though, someone was able to get backstage with a camera and secretly filmed Andre the Giant and some other wrestlers. Once they saw the intruder, Andre made it clear he was not welcomed.
Hey, what the doing there?
So far, these incidents haven't led to anyone getting into a fight, but this next one did.
Okay.
CM Punk's arrival in All Elite Wrestling in 2021 was a huge moment for the company. However, Punk's tenure in AEW was filled with controversy. This was first brought to light in 2022 when CM Punk went on a tirade during a media scrum after AEW's All Out pay-per-view.
And the fact that I have to sit up here because we have irresponsible people who call themselves EVPs and couldn't manage a target, and they spread lies and bullshit.
These verbal attacks would soon become physical. After CM Punk left the media scrum, he was confronted by those EVPs he had just insulted. The confrontation soon turned physical, with CM Punk getting into a real fight with Kenny Omega and Matt and Nick Jackson. The incident was so bad that CM Punk ended up signing a lifetime NDA, preventing him from ever talking about what happened at All Out. While no footage of that backstage fight exists,
I was about to say, where the footage at? I want to see somebody throw some blows.
happened after that does. Yes, CM Punk got into 2 backstage fights within 2 years in AEW. After the incident at All Out, Punk was sent home. 9 months later, the Best in the World would return, but it wouldn't last long. During his second run in AEW, Punk said he was asked to help with a dispute backstage. Fellow wrestler Jack Perry was adamant about doing a stunt where he'd go through a real car windshield. Multiple backstage personnel had told Perry no, but he still wanted to perform the stunt. That's when CM Punk was asked to step in and use his authority as a veteran wrestler to tell Jack Perry no. According to CM Punk, Perry was calm and understanding when Punk explained why he would not be slammed through a real car windshield. That seemed to be the end of it. However, not long after, the argument was opened again, and this time, it ended much worse. During AEW's All In pay-per-view, Jack Perry was competing in a match when he said this to the camera.
Page of Rob Van Dam.
Come here.
Jack
You know what
Perry
this is right
launching
here?
and then crushing
Glass.
Crushing the
Go
abdomen.
cry me a river.
Obviously, this was a direct shot
Don't
taken
cry
at
me a
CM
river.
Punk. This upset Punk, and he confronted Jack Perry after the match. The footage doesn't have any audio, but after a brief conversation, CM Punk shoved Jack Perry and put him in a headlock. People nearby were quick to break up the altercation, but nonetheless, the incident got a lot of attention. The backstage fight
Bro, CM Punk be brawling backstage. I ain't know you had this kind of dog in you, CM Punk. He don't give a damn about nothing. You say something about him or anything, he ready to fight backstage. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
led to CM Punk leaving AEW and eventually rejoining WWE. Speaking of WWE, a similar incident happened decades before CM Punk's backstage fight and actually resulted in someone getting hurt. In 1997, the WWE champion Bret Hart was leaving WWE to work for their competitor, WCW. His last match for the company was at the Survivor Series pay-per-view in Montreal, Quebec. Hart's contract gave him reasonable creative control, and he decided not to lose the championship. The owner of WWE, Vince McMahon, wanted Hart to lose the title, but legally couldn't say no, so he did something different. During Bret Hart's final WWE match, McMahon had the bell run and awarded the victory to Bret's opponent, Shawn Michaels. This was all planned behind Bret's back, and the Hitman was just as shocked as the fans.
I remember
Since this
this
happened on live TV, most people have seen this infamous moment. Just as shocked as the fans. Since this happened on live TV, most people have seen this infamous moment, but few have seen what happened backstage.
Sean, you weren't in on that?
Fucking idea. Nigga, no place. God is my fucking witness. My hands are clean this one, I swear to God. He's yelling at me out there. I gave him the help when I came back here. I will not have any part of it.
Maybe you guys should.
These guys are okay, let's get out. Hey, those are the dogs.
After the cameras left, Bret Hart would have a private meeting with Vince McMahon. Bret then shared what happened immediately after.
What happened?
Somehow Vince ran into my hand, but I drilled him about as hard as I could. Knocked him right out.
You knocked out Vince McMahon with a punch?
And I told him to get out.
Yo. You can tell he knocked his ass. Look at him limping. He can't even walk straight. God, you knocked Vince McMahon out? He knocked out his bars. That's crazy. He a bold motherfucker, boy. That's why he wasn't allowed. Was he allowed back in the WWE after this? I mean, I think he got inducted into the Hall of Fame. Vince McMahon was scared of she like, fuck that, man. You can get into the Hall of Fame. After that, he ain't do nothing wrong to Bret Hart ever since then. Yeah, he was scared in the motherfucker. I'll be scared too, nigga, knock me out.
This isn't the first time a wrestler has been mad at Vince McMahon. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns' Universal Championship match at WrestleMania 34 is considered to be one of the worst main events in WWE history. The crowd was not into it, with fans chanting, "This is awful," during
Oh my God.
Yo, they saying this is awful. I don't remember this match. Can y'all like remind me of this match? Because I don't remember this. It was that bad? I gotta go back and watch it. Matter of fact, I don't gotta go. I'm gonna just save my time. I'm not even gonna watch it.
It didn't help either that the match went through some last-minute changes. In the end, Brock Lesnar beat Roman and retained the Universal title. Despite the victory, the Beast was mad, presumably because of how horrible his match was. After the match was over, Brock went backstage and did this.
Right there. Look at the rage on the face. In the eyes of Reigns. Yeah.
If this were anybody else, they probably would have been fired for showing this level of disrespect to Vince McMahon. But this is Brock Lesnar. In fact, it was reported that McMahon and Lesnar later talked things over and made amends. After wrestling for 30 years, Terry Funk was hanging up his boots and retiring. The hardcore icon was going to have one last match before calling it quits and hoped that his friend and fellow wrestler, Dennis Stamp, would be there. However, Stamp wasn't booked and refused to attend. Terry Funk then went to his friend and asked him to come to his retirement match, leading to an argument.
How's everything going?
I'm not going to be here, but...
Why aren't you?
Because I'm not booked.
You're not going to be here. Why aren't you going to be here? Please be here.
I'm not going to be here, Terry, because I'm not booked. That's an old rule. That's an old rule I've had for a long time. Because I'm not involved.
I want you to come, please.
Well,
I'm asking you to please come, all right?
I already have other arrangements, and don't take it personally, because I used to be in the dressing room and I used to see the old guys. And that's where I am now. I used to see the old guys that came in the dressing room that come around, and they looked like old dogs, just hoping somebody would recognize them. Here, Spot.
Then why don't you come and see us?
I really have to be involved, and I'm not.
I want you to be there.
You know, and I did ask you in April if I could referee some matches on the card, which would have been
tonight,
which would have been.
But
I'm not on the card. I'm not booked.
You want to referee me and Brett? Referee me and Brett.
I already have other arrangements made, Terry.
I want you to referee me and Brett. I'm just telling
you. Why he keep trying to peer pressure him to go, bro?
Okay, so what happened? I guess you just
900 miles an hour.
I guess it was just so far down. I guess you just didn't hear me or something when I asked you before.
I don't.
Or didn't
Dennis,
think about it.
I didn't even know about it. But I want you to. I want you to.
I appreciate that.
Okay, I want you to. Will you please do it?
Appreciate that.
It's my last match. It's my last match.
Oh, it's his last match.
I would love it.
Okay.
I would love to have you there as part of it.
I appreciate that, Terry.
I want you to be there.
I appreciate that.
Dennis Stamp did end up attending the show and was right by his friend's side. In fact, Stamp was the referee for Terry Funk's match that night against Bret Hart. Santino Marella was one of the funniest WWE wrestlers of all time, but just like everyone, he can get ticked off too. In 2005, Santino was training at WWE's development system, OVW. During a show, Santino was playing a fan in the crowd. He was supposed to act afraid of the boogeyman, but instead, he laughed. The man in charge, Jim Cornette, became enraged and slapped Marella afterward. Cornette ended up getting fired, and Santino continued his WWE career. Over a decade later, while at a convention, Marella and Cornette bumped into each other, and it went as well as you would expect.
Get the away from me! I'm trying to walk away from you. Hey, look at this guy. He's trying to start a fight with me, and I'm trying to walk away from him.
Yeah, Santino, like what it is. You slapped me last time. I ain't get up with you. I'm back now. What's up? What's good? I would have did the same thing. Like, bro, you ain't about to just slap me and that just be it. We gotta talk about this, or we gotta throw blows. One of the two. You ain't just about to walk away from me after you done slapped me.
I have nothing else to say to you. So you out of my way. You're the first one to say to me. Stay there, smile. I slapped you 17 times before, mother. You want it again? Well, yeah. You want it again?
Now, we saw how CM Punk manhandled Jack Perry, but how well would he have done in a real fight? To find out,
I don't want to see that. Yeah, I'm going to just save myself the time. But anyway, we about to get to the video. We about to get out of here. If y'all enjoyed that reaction video, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Y'all about to see a lot of editing in this because YouTube was ticking me off, man. It kept pausing and freezing and stopping and buffering, and I had to keep editing this. So if y'all see the cuts and stuff like that, that's what it was. But we about to get out of here. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And I'm out of here.